3164. Payment by credit card or electronic bank account charge. For new homeowner customers with satisfactory credit history only. Local permit fees may be required. Certain restrictions may apply. Cannot be combined with any other offer. License number CAACO 6320. KY City of Louisville 483 and FLEC1 300 3427. Call for additional numbers. Total package includes 6-door window sensors. Call now. 1-866-669-8954. 866-669-8954.
You're walking along the street, or you're at a party, or else you're alone and then you suddenly dig. You're looking in someone's eyes, you suddenly realize this could be the start of something big. You're lunching at 21 and watching your diet.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the PM Show with Larry and Nancy Manetti, of course.
Was that?
Who? Yeah, Tomas. Who was that?
Steve Lawrence? Bobby Darin.
Oh, Bobby Darin. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice, buddy. Yeah, good choice. Our music director, the fabulous Tomas.
Tomas, you're the best.
We
You're
love
the
you.
best.
We love you, Tomas.
On the line right now, Dr. Carl Petrasso, taking calls about your dreams at 800-336-2225, 800-336-2225. We're actually on Will Link now. Will Link, during the break, we were talking about our dreams, and Will, I think you had some contribution here.
Yeah, I'm the film critic here, so I'm always aware of the movies coming out, and you know, I kind of have these preconceived notions sometimes going into what they're going to be. And I had a dream the other night in which a film coming out later this year, Judd Apatow's new film, This Is 40. I dreamt that Judd Apatow forced me into a theater to watch it, and I hated it. And every time he came over to me, he asked how it was, and I kept lying about it. And I actually
How is it, Will? How
I know.
is it? How
and
is
I
it?
actually
How is
woke
it,
up
Will?
with a lot of anxiety over this and a strong desire not to go see the film, which I will go see. But I don't think in reality I'm that worried about this film. So what could that mean?
Pee Wee
something else?
Herman there with you?
Well, that film's about you. That as a critic, you have to be true to yourself. And despite all the temptations and pressures that come to critics, where people try and shape their opinions and tell them, you know, how they should think or feel about a movie, you know that it's very important for you and the final analysis, when you sit down to write that criticism, to really search your own soul and to know that you have to be true to yourself. And that's where your talent and ability comes from. But it can be stressful because I'm sure as a critic, you know, a lot of people want to either subtly or not so subtly, you know, affect your opinion about what you're going to say. And I think that dream is just a kind of personal self-reinforcement that your best self lies in who you are and in speaking your mind about what you see and hear.
Hey.
So I think that's what it's about. But, you know, it's a paper I wrote, and I have put it aside. But it's fascinating, and I would love to talk to you sometime about this, how dreams are dealt with in films, because I think that's one of the most fascinating areas that a lot of dream people have not paid attention to, because, you know, it's very interesting to see how different directors and actors and scripts approach presenting the dream in a film.
Yeah.
But at any rate, that's what I think the dream is about.
All right.
I'll stick to my guns. I stick to my guns.
I like that.
Yeah, good.
I'd love to read that paper sometime, too. Yeah, that sounds fascinating.
Yeah.
Hey, now, Dr. Carl, now this is a different topic here. I got a 5-week-old baby boy at home, and I'll tell you, I'm getting my sleep in like 3-hour increments with about a 15-minute gap in between each 3-hour increment. And I'm worried I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm worried that possibly that could be affecting my overall well-being. As a dream expert, as someone who's an expert on sleep, how is this affecting me?
Well, as you know, my background is that I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I specialize in dream interpretation. Sleep is a very important part of how we dream. And the dream, the true dream per se, comes from the process of sleep. So the minute that you begin to disrupt the process of sleep, you affect the content of the dream. So if you're not sleeping properly, then that's going to affect what you dream and how you dream, how long your dreams are, whether or not your dreams are nightmares, those kinds of things.
Wow. Now, is it something I should be concerned about? I mean, of course, it's only a temporary situation, but
no, it's not. But you know what's going to happen is you during this time that you're not sleeping properly, when you lose REM sleep, you'll probably find things like your memory won't be quite as keen. You'll have some physical fatigue, of course, from not getting the deep sleep that precedes REM sleep. Your mood may also not be as positive as it normally is.
It's like a hangover.
Exactly.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Larry's comparing it to hangover, and I agree. Dr. Carl Petrasso, you hit it nail on the head. All these symptoms are checked off the list there. Hey, hang in there, Dr. Carl. We do have callers that want to talk to you. 800-336-2225. 800-336-2225. It is the PM show with Larry and Nancy Manetti. When we come back, more with Dr. Carl and your calls and emails right here. on
Yeah,
CRM
call us.
Digital
Call
Talk
us.
Radio. Yeah.
Attention business owners. Did you know that over 50% of people who search for a local business are doing it